Hey everyone, it's your girl Kimmy J from the East Bay, and today's food for thought is tap into your natural gift. Yes, you have natural gifts and talents that God has placed within you, and we're going to talk and share a little bit about how you can tap into that natural gift, okay? So some of you may be saying, well, I don't know what my natural gift and talent is. How do I discover that about myself? Well, what I'll do is I'll share a little bit of something about myself to give you an idea as an example, okay, how you can do that and learn how to, start finding these things out about yourself. So what I did was that as I began to start my dialogue of conversation with, the Lord about, Lord, what comes naturally to me? And this has been an ongoing journey, okay? And so three particular things that the Holy Spirit began to bring to the forefront of my mind. And he did this because I was asking him, actually in particular, pertaining to this year, using my natural gifts and talents to go further in things that he would have me to do, and moving forward in this year, and how he would, use me. I'm available to him. I'm a vessel. How would you use me? And so three particular things he brought in the forefront. He reminded me about my teaching abilities. As some of you already know, and many of you don't know, I am a former teacher. Prior to changing careers into the medical field, I was a teacher for over 20 plus years. And so teaching is in my DNA. It's, I'm always looking for opportunities to have teachable moments. And I do that day to day, when I'm talking one-on-one to people or in smaller group settings and things of that nature. But I wanted to be able to reach more people. I wanted to reach the masses. And so God began to start bringing that back up to the forefront and, and how I can be used in that way. The second thing that was brought to my attention was the fact that I'm a writer. I have always, all my life, written journals and wrote things down. I'm a writer by nature. And so even in that, I've self-published a book. God has caused me to expand in that arena where I've self-published a book called Food for Thought, right? Food for Thought, a book of teachable moments. Is okay. And you can find that on Amazon.com and Barnes & Noble, and I'll put that in the description below. And the third thing that God brought to my attention is that he reminded me how I'm a builder. I'm a builder, y'all. And guess what? I'm a builder of people. I love to build you all up. I love to build people up. And I do this every day. That's what comes naturally to me. I just love to build. I love to encourage. I love to, help people to be the best that they can be. And so as God has been talking to me about these three particular elements, I had asked him, how do I bring that to more people? Because I can only reach so many, in my day to day, living. But how can I reach more people? Because God has spoken to me that he's moving me further, faster. And I received that word. And many of you, he's doing the same. Okay. And so as he had begun talking to me about that, how he's moving me further, faster, of course, that, started a new topic of dialogue with him. Well, Lord, how do we do that? How do we go? Me, you, the Holy Spirit, Father and Son. How do we do that? And that's actually what brought me to what you now see today. Me being on social media, me now being a YouTuber, and just reaching as many people as I can. I may not be able to come to your front door. I may not be able to, call everybody up on the phone, but guess what? I can reach many and help many, through social media. So that's what's something that's naturally within me. I've tapped into what's naturally within me. Okay. And so that's just a little something to share to give you an idea to how to get started. It doesn't have to be naturally what I do. Obviously, you're going to tap in to find out what your natural gift is, right? But you sit back and you take time and you start thinking about it and just reflect on what comes natural to you. What feels like, it's not a job. I'm sure many of you have heard that term, whatever you do that's natural to you, it doesn't feel like it's a job, right? And so this is what I naturally do. I write. I'm a builder of people. I encourage people. I'm a teacher. I love looking for teachable moments to help people. And so because these gifts are naturally within me, it doesn't feel like a job. I love it. I breathe, I live and I breathe this all day, every day, not just on social media, but this is my life. This is what I've done all my life. And so I'm just now bringing it to a broader, arena. Okay. And so I just wanted to share that with you. I hope this has helped you today. I hope it gets you stirred up and encourages you to start reflecting, having a dialogue of conversation with God to find out what is your natural gift, how to tap into it. And as you begin to hear from him and he begins to reveal to you, then you take it in baby steps, right? And then you just start applying it, and you will absolutely be amazed and how the doors will start opening for you. God will part the Red Seas for you, okay? When you tap into those gifts and talents, because guess what? He put it in you. So he wants you to apply those things. He wants you to discover it, those things, those gifts and talents about you, you know, and then he wants you to start applying it. You may be a singer, you may be a writer, you may be a baker, you may be a daycare provider, you may be a business person, you may be, I mean, there's so much out there that you can discover about yourself and who you are. But whatever it is, discover it and then apply it and do it, because it's not just for you. It's also to help others. Okay. So until my next vlog, I want you all to have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you soon, and we'll talk soon on the next Food for Thought. Bye.